Hi everyone, welcome to our group project called Plantiful, an app that we created to help keep your plants alive by sending you helpful reminders straight to your inbox. So the inspiration behind Plantiful was that both our plants were always dying of neglect because we were forgetting to water them. So we thought we could create an app where we had a central place to access our plant collection and set and update reminders accordingly. So I'll now give you a quick demonstration. So this is our home page, and if you click this find out more button, it'll just tell you some information about how to use Plantiful. So we can help you be the perfect plant parent just by following these simple steps. So search our inventory and find the plants that you own, add your plant collection to your customizable dashboard, schedule email reminders to water your plants, and learn handy tips and tricks along the way. So if we click this sign up button here and sign in. So this takes us directly to our plant dashboard where we currently don't have any plants. So if we click plants here, it'll take us to the inventory and we select the plant. And this just gives you some information about our plant. It is dummy data at the moment, but we do hope that we can find a plant API so we can have real information here. And if we click add to dashboard, it lets you know that we've added it to dashboard, and we can just add one more plant. So if we start searching here, it should bring up a plant for you. There we go. And we'll also add this one to dashboard. A feature that we do want to implement is by creating a wish list page. So this is where we've got the hearts over here. So users can just add any plants that they like and have a separate page for them. So if we now go onto our dashboard, so it gives you your plant name and how often they like to be watered. And here you can schedule your notification. So if we select weekly for this one and click create notification, lets you know that the notification has been created. You've also got the option to mute your notification and also remove plant. So if we mute notification, it lets you know that your settings have been updated and you'll stop receiving notifications for that plant. We are going to go into further detail about how the notification system works later on in the presentation. So the front-end technologies that we used throughout our app, the first one was Figma. So we created our design on Figma. This was because they have easy-to-use templates to help you get started, but also it allows for real-time collaboration. So we could just work from one file, and it also gives you the option to leave comments with any changes or any ideas. So it just helped us to work together on the design. For the user interface, we decided to use React. This is because React is flexible and allows you to make reusable components, which was really helpful for our application. It was also, we had also just finished learning React in the front-end module, so it was fairly fresh in our brains. And it also allowed us to use packages that were specific to React, such as React Bootstrap. And this really helped with making our designs responsive and massively streamlined our design process for us. We also used Axios to perform HTTP requests to get data from our APIs. We chose to use Axios because we've used it throughout our course, but also it automatically converts your data into a JSON format. So we chose to use Axios over Fetch API for that reason. The Agile development practices that we implemented were having regular team stand-ups either on Google Meet or on Slack. This is so we could discuss any pain points, any blockers that we were having, and just catch up on our progress. We also did pair programming quite frequently, especially when it came to the more difficult parts of our application, such as setting up the notification API, and this really helped us work through our problems together. We also implemented test-driven development throughout our application by using Jest and React testing library. We stored our work on GitHub. We worked on separate branches, but we made sure to create pull requests and merge frequently into main so that we didn't have any major conflicts at the end.
Hi, my name is Mahmoud, and I've worked on the backend solutions for the Plantiful app. So the RESTful API is built on top of Node.js using Express Server and MongoDB as our data store. And for our notification, we used Agenda.js, a lightweight cron job library. Agenda.js provides persistency in the cron job, as it logs all the data in MongoDB. So if the server was to go down or restart, that job will always persist. And for our emailing service, we went with Mailgun as it provides a good trial period, and also it's quite easy to integrate it into our application. So now I'm going to show you a demo of the notification system. As soon as you're coming into the Plantiful webpage, you're greeted with this beautiful page. So I'm just going to log in into my account, as that is a requirement for setting the notification. Logged in. When you log in, you're redirected to your dashboard. So I don't have really any plants in my dashboard. So I'm just going to add some plants. So plant has been added to my dashboard. Okay. So one should be enough actually to set the notification. So what we have here is the plant information. So this plant needs to be watered twice weekly. However, the user can choose the frequency. So I'm just going to go with weekly. But before I do that, I'm just going to show you quickly the database itself. So in here, so this is the job that was created by Agenda.js. So kind of we have, it's a single job, and you can see the repetition interval, so which is basically 1 minute. So this job literally runs every single minute, and it tells you when it last run and also when it's going to run next. So if the server was to go down, basically, then you will have access to this information. It'll tell you actually if it errors, it'll tell you the error, to the reason why the job has actually failed. Okay, so I'm going to create my notification. So notification has been created. Just quickly have a glance at the database itself. Yeah, as you can see, the notification has been created, and also it has a date stamp of next week, because today is the 4th, so it'll actually add a week from from today. And I actually need to change this to today's date, otherwise it will not send it. 104. Okay, so as you will see very soon, yeah, as you can see, so the job basically has completed successfully, and there's an email come to my email to my inbox. So this is literally just a text that is dumped onto the backend API, but this could really be changed to HTML to kind of fancify it. But as soon as the email is sent, then the job is set for the following for the following week. So this should have now reverted back to the 11th, which it has. Okay, and that is really the notification itself. One way that we could actually improve the application is to replace all the mock data with real data, allow the user to add their own plants and also add images, and also implement a way for the user to search for a plant by image, maybe using AWS recognition or the Google Vision API. But however, this is beyond the scope of this project. And for our notification, as it stands right now on the Node server, it is not actually scalable, as we really have a coupling system. So everything is literally running on the on the Express server. So we can literally decouple this. So having notification to run on a different server, and also implementing queuing system as well for the notification would greatly improve the reliability of the application itself. Also, I have developed actually the same using the same concept, a serverless stack, basically, which is built on Node, built on Lambda and API gateway. So the Lambda basically kind of works with the API gateway. Gets all the data from from the API, and then passes the data back to to the API gateway, and the API gateway is what the user interacts with. And for the notification, we're just using really a just single Lambda function that sends the email and basically sets the email. So in terms of scalability, this wouldn't really be an issue for for the application itself. Thank you for watching.
And thank you to everyone at Manchester Code.